I love it when people say the wrong figure of speech in the context of their sentence, and then they just keep going like nothing ever happened. Like, I was at work the other day, some girl was like, "What did Tom say during that presentation?" I totally just spazzed out for a minute. Wait, you spazzed out? I would have loved to have seen that, you know? Like, you're sitting in the meeting, the boss is up there, "Here's a graph of last quarter's earnings." What? I'm sorry, did I miss anything? I totally just spazzed out for a second. Can you imagine if every time we, like, spaced out, we, like, spazzed out? Church would look like a support group for Tourette's victims. So, one time I heard this guy say, "I don't know if it's the alcohol talking, but I love you guys." And I thought that was weird, because what if everyone just started blaming what they said on what it was they were digesting, you know? Maybe it's this caviar talking, but you're dirt poor. I don't know, maybe it's all these German pancakes, but in uns marschiert Deutschland! Maybe it's all this vegan tofu, but I'm starting to hate America. Anyway, I have never been to Disney World, and everyone tells me I need to go because they have the Epcot Center with all those different rides that represent different countries. And I think about it and I'm just like, if the ride represents the country a little too well, maybe I don't want to get on, you know? It's like, "Welcome to the China Fire Dragon." "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, you can only bring one of your kids on at a time." Or Russia's ride, "You must be this affiliated with the mafia to get on this ride." Or Mexico, "Sorry folks, the Mexicoaster is currently out of order, but feel free to sneak on over to America's ride just next door." Thank you. I was at Blockbuster the other day. I was at Blockbuster, and like every movie now has to have the unrated edition. Like, it started with those edgy comedies, moved on to those tasteless horrors. Action movies are doing it now. It's gonna be a sad day, though, when Disney gets on board with this, you know? Now available, Bambi, unrated, with all-new slow-motion death sequence of Bambi's mother. Extended forest fire footage for twice the crispy woodland creature carnage. And Twitter patience scenes too hot for theaters. I'd buy it, but... So shaving. How did we come up with shaving? Every time I do it, I'm like, how did we know that this was an option as a species, you know? Like, well, there's just some really bored cavemen sitting around one day. "Hey guys, come here. Come look at Larry. Yeah, I tried to cut his face off, but I missed by like this much. Does he look good? I think he looks pretty good, you know?" A certain last name should automatically exclude you from going into certain occupations. Like, if your last name is Payne, you shouldn't become a doctor. It just, like, wouldn't be pleasant, you know? And even if there was a Dr. Payne, I don't think I'd be so much afraid of his needles or his scalpels. I'd be more afraid of the fact that his name sounds like it belongs to a professional wrestler, you know? "Dr. Payne!" Like, I'm sitting in his waiting room, this guy comes out wearing a lab coat over a singlet. "I'm ready for you! Are you ready to step into the paper-covered chair of death?" All his treatments involve some kind of, like, verbal intimidation. Please say, "You hear me down there, strep throat? I'm coming for you! You better watch your back cancer, because I'm gonna knock you off the Zodiac." Thank you. Every ailment, no matter what it is, always gets the same prescription. Flu, steroids. Cold, steroids. Depression, steroids. Surgery, the worst with this guy. He straps you into the operating table. Steel cages descend from the ceiling. Scantily clad nurses holding signs that say round one come strutting through. Hold the anesthesia, nurse. All my patients need are Dr. Payne's sleeper hold. You guys are great. Is it okay if I play you a song real quick? Sweet.